AJ, stay here while I find us dinner, okay? Come on, tell me you understand.
Oh no! Oh no, no, no,
It's
no,
okay.
no.
I'll stay
Oh,
close.
my God.
Don't worry, you'll see me right through the window. Just look for my hat.
Oh no! Oh, they're not gonna do this to me. Oh!
AJ!
Oh! Oh! Oh my God!
Get away from him!
What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to A Connection TV. Subscribe, baby. Also, check out my two new channels, A Connection TV 2 and ACTV Games. When you go through those channels, subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Even though we know that Porsha thinks that Thomas the Train is responsible for the Underground Railroad, Porsha read the hell out of Kandi in this last episode entitled Loose Lips Sink Ships. What's going on, y'all? I love y'all and I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I'm like, damn. After watching this Reed service, that Porsha done charged Kandi an arm and a leg for giving. I don't know about y'all, but I never thought that Porsha had it in her. And I never thought that Kandi would be at a loss for words. Kandi was like, well, I said, well, girl, bitch, please. And girl, bitch, well, you kissed me on the mouth. I'm like, girl, really? It kind of dawned on me. I'm like, well, if she is one of two things. Either Kandi is so caught off guard by everything that's coming at her that she was kind of like, what the hell? Like what? And doesn't really know what to say. Or she's not a liar and she's not going to pull anything out her fucking ass and just throw it at Porsha. Or she really didn't want to go in on her like that. I don't know. I really don't. Or maybe the truth was coming out. I don't know. I don't know. But my thing is, we've never caught Kandi in a lie. We've never caught Kandi in a lie. Every other female on this show has been caught in a lie. Every other female on this show, except, I don't know if Nene has. I don't know if, yeah, Nene has. Yeah, I think. But you know how the credits always play back on what was said? We've never, the editors have never played Kandi in a way to allow us to know that she fucking lied on something. Never. Every other girl, you always got something coming back up. Something in the post-credits and the edits just saying, oh, she lied, she lying, she a liar. But before I go in depth about this whole read that Porsha gave Miss Kandi Burruss, let's talk about this whack-ass episode and how boring it was. We're gonna start it off with Kandi. Hi Kandi, how are you? Can't wait to meet you when I come out there in Atlanta. We're gonna talk about her wanting to leave because she was so heated by what was discussed at the dinner the night prior. And you know, the whole, well, Kandi is a lesbian and you know, she's in the closet or whatever the case may be. So Kandi was really not happy about how things turned out, and she was even more upset that Porsha was the one that started this trend of discussion about Kandi being a lesbian, when she in fact knows that Porsha really gets it in with females on a regular. So it's like, how is someone that is gay or has gay ways about them gonna call out somebody else for being gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't make sense. So that's how Kandi feels. So she decides to leave early. Cynthia tells the girls or whatever, but on the bus we find out that Phaedra is really not going to admit to her lies. We know Phaedra to have lied before and to act like she forgot something. But then, you know, the editors really let us know that she actually in fact said it or whatever the case may be. This happens all the time. And this is one of the things that I do, probably the only thing that I do not like about Phaedra, is that she always backpedals. On many occasions, she's backpedaled. And so, of course, she's not going to admit the fact that she was there. And do they really have so many conversations to where they actually forget about a conversation that they had? I don't know. But then again, probably. But then again, at the end of the day, that just shows how fake this shit is. Because If you get to the point where you're lying constantly, then yes, you're not going to remember the conversations that you have because there's so many fucking lies that you're telling. At least that's what I'm thinking, because how often are these girls going to have so many conversations that they forget? I really just don't remember. Okay, well, now you just can't keep track of your lies. You can't keep track of the fake shit that's happening on this fake ass reality show. That's what I'm thinking, right? You know? But then it's like, damn, Phaedra, come on, own up to something, Phaedra. Just go ahead, goddammit. Just tell him. Tell him that you were there. Tell him. You know what I'm saying? But, well, hey, whatever. It is what it is. And, you know, Porsha really admits, or finally admits, that she is, in fact, a backpedaler. She did, in fact, remember, but she was hoping that the discussion would take a different route. And I'm like, wow, so you were prolonging this. Who said that? Knowing damn well that you knew what she was talking about? And it's like, okay, liar on another bus. We got another liar on the bus. Another liar on the bus. Anyways, Cynthia talking to her daughter Noelle and the assistant, I think it was the assistant the assistant about lesbianisms. I thought that was kind of cute. I mean, I can't really see Cynthia doing much with a female, but everybody is saying that all the women have dibbled and dabbled in the bushes. And so, I can't see that. I mean, I would throw up if Cynthia and Kenya did something together. I don't know. I can't see it. I just can't see it. But it was funny and it was cute, the conversation that they were having. And Noelle was like, okay, Ma, shut up. Now, y'all know that Kandi is good for running and telling that, especially when you're in her crew. Okay? And when shit has been splattered in her face from people amongst the cast, she runs and tells that. Because why? It's her fucking business to tell. Period. It's her fucking business to tell. And she's amongst her friends. So Kandi can say whatever the fuck she wants to say. It's her business to tell. Okay? She was involved with it. A lot of y'all are going in on Kandi like, she always talking about people. No, she always is talking about her business. And she only run and tells that when people have been blasting and throwing shit in her face. And she's been blindsided. So she's gonna, what? Defend her name and defend herself. That is what Kandi does all of the freaking time. In every season, that is what she does. I don't know why people are thinking that this is some brand new Kandi. I don't understand. The fuck are we watching? We're watching the same shit. The same shit. So she's telling Don Juan and all the girl and the other dude and Todd about, you know, dinner and all this shit here. And how, you know, it came out that she was a lesbian. And the person that said it was Porsha. Everybody in Atlanta. Now, apparently, I'm hearing this. Everybody knows I'm moving to Atlanta. I'm hearing this, that Atlanta is small as shit. Like, if you know about somebody's business, you know about their business. So, you know, I have to be kind of like, you know, because I know a lot of people in it. So I have, okay. But I mean, my shit is already out there on Instagram. Maybe I should kind of scale back. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to skip. Anyways, so they're like, well, how is she going to throw rocks in a glass house? Like, we all know that she's dibbled and dabbled in the bushes. And then, you know, Kandi proceeds to say that it's not no secret, you know, that I've, you know, whatever. But hey, I even did something with Porsha. Now, apparently, her friends don't know about this. Her assistant and co-workers and manager don't know about this. So they're like, what? Porsha, when? And Todd was like, well, I was there. And I'm like, okay, all right. But then again, you know what I'm thinking? I'm like, I could see Todd and Kandi as freaks. I mean, she has a sex toy line. I can see them as freaks. I can see them getting threesomes done up. You know, hey, I'm sure maybe Kandi might like 2 pipes at a time. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that Todd would want 2 badges at a time. I'm seeing that. You know, when he admits, oh, I was there, okay. So they've had plenty of conversations about this extracurricular activities. And then, you know, living in Atlanta, you kind of have to keep shit spiced up. So maybe, hey, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be shocked if Cynthia and Kenya did something, but I wouldn't be shocked if Todd, Kandi, and some other vag or some other penis did something. I just wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be dumbfounded by that. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, I'm not a lesbian. It's just, I've whatever. But everybody has. And so, she explains the situation that occurred with her and Porsha, where there was tongue involved, and how Porsha said that she would suck her dry or till she came, or eat her pussy until she came, or some shit like that. So, I can agree that if Porsha was a newcomer, no pun intended, to this whole concept of vag on vag action, those words wouldn't have came out her mouth. Typically speaking, they just wouldn't have rolled off her tongue like that, and not unless she knew what she was doing or she had some sort of experience, but then again, liquid courage could give someone courage. Who knows? We'll never know. I can really see Porsha, I don't know, for some reason I couldn't see that either, but hey, who knows? I'm not judging. It's just certain things I can see and certain things I can't see. Like, can you really see Oprah fucking? I can't see Oprah fucking. I just can't. So there's certain individuals in the limelight that I can't really see doing much of anything nasty, panani-wise. I just couldn't see it. But hey, who am I to? Well, I'm not judging, goddammit. Kenya and Cynthia and her sister have a vaginal rejuvenation party. And I'm like, these girls are so free-spirited with like feeling on each other's breasts to see the breast augmentation done, getting colonics, now getting pussy rejuvenated done right in front of each other. It only takes 5 minutes to go up in there, pussy whip that bitch, and she's good. I mean, these girls, do girls really do all of this? I don't see, I've not known of very many guys, even gay guys, that go, well, maybe I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to get a colonic done, colostopies, you know what I'm saying. Colonoscopy. I'm not going to get all of that done with my buddy holding my hand. I'm just not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting my butt waxed or my pubic area done, my nether regions, my scrotum waxed. I'm not doing any of that with holding my buddy's hand. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. That's just not me. But I mean, it's cool if they're cool like that. I get it. I don't, but whatever. She gets her pussy rejuvenated, and hopefully Peter will notice. If Peter's gonna be I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know. The divorce is final. Finally. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Riley in the studio. Why? I'm like, no, we don't, and then I'm like, didn't Riley sing before? And I'm like, we thought she could sing. But then it kind of dawned on me that maybe I was thinking of Sarah, Brandy's daughter, because Sarah actually has a voice. But then I'm like, okay, well, whatever. We're going to get her in the studio. But Riley was so apprehensive. Like, I think she was like, Ma, I can't fucking sing. You about to have me on camera. No, I'm not, But then again, maybe it wasn't singing. Maybe it was poetry to a beat. That's probably what it was. We have quite a few female artists out here nowadays. I'm not gonna be messy because I know y'all motherfucking watching. Y'all sheeps and animals are watching. But, we have quite a few very popular poets to a beat, spoken word artists out there, and they do their thing. But Riley, when she started, from the moment she started, I was like, stop, like, cut it out. But apparently, maybe, that this is, just a therapeutic way of her to release her tension towards her father for not being there. I'm guessing. I don't know what the fuck she's doing in the studio. I don't know. Cynthia explaining to Sheree how the business works. I loved it because I understand Cynthia's position. I've held 3 runways and I walked in 2 of them. And I was responsible for coordinating the whole entire thing. So I understand how it works, especially in the entertainment business. Not every gig that you get is going to be paid. And majority of the gigs that you get, not unless you're signed already, are going to be for pure exposure and experience. So I'm understanding Cynthia without a shadow of a doubt. But, Sheree doesn't really know too much about anything as far as this is concerned. So she's like, compensation? Oh, well, what is he getting? Well, can we do this on the weekend? No. This is how it works. I tell you what I'm able to offer, and you decide as the manager if it'll work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, then it just doesn't work. Porsha gets a necklace from Todd, and I, once again, think that Todd is the sexiest guy that Porsha could have ever gotten with, been with, dreamt up, whatever. I think Todd and Porsha together are cool, but Porsha is on her boss shit, and Todd apparently isn't at this particular time. Porsha has the ability to put an offering down on a $1.4 million house. Don't know how she's doing that, but I mean, she's doing it. And boss the fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hot. That's fucking hot. Todd, I don't know if he is able to put an offer in a 1.4. I don't know what he's capable of doing. I don't know his living situation. But I know he doesn't work right now. At least that's what we've been told. But, I mean, yeah. If you're going to try to get with a female that can put an offering down on a $1.4 million house, then baby, you best be able to match her or be better than her. And at this particular time, he's not on her level financially. At least that's what it's leading us to believe. And so I understand when Porsha is like, look here, this is how it's going to be. You need to, right, because we need to figure this out. Figure this out. And you know, Todd's looking all down and shit and sad. I'm like, aww. And then we get to the infamous mother flipping meetup where Porsha reading rainbows the hell out of Kandi. And Kandi does not have any one-liners, does not have any slick comebacks at all. And we get a preview of the next episode, and it's not her talking to Todd about any of what, you know, Porsha had to say. And that could be two things. One, we just didn't see the footage. Two, she has no doubt in her mind that Todd is completely invested in their marriage. And just because Porsha, a proven liar, comes in with all of this information, oh, the streets are talking, does not mean that I should start second guessing my husband because of Porsha. Now, I can understand if this was someone that was like really, really my best friend that would not say anything like this unless it was factual evidence, you know, evidence to this shit. But we're talking about Porsha. Like, none of this should really matter. Not within question to my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just really goes to show how strong Kandi and Todd's marriage is, or how she feels her marriage is, or how she feels her marriage should be. Now, whether or not Todd is out here screwing, I just know that when I get to Atlanta, I'm gonna find out. I might not be able to do reviews no more. I might have to like come off the YouTube and cause I already know some shit. I already know. Anyways, look here. I got 3 questions for y'all bitch asses. I want to know, who do you think won the reading roast of all roast? Was it Porsha or Kandi? Question number 2. Do you really think that Todd is cheating? Question number 3. Do you really think that Todd and Porsha are really a couple and that they're going to stand the test of time, or last the test of time, or last period? Leave your answers below. I must say thank you for tuning into A Connection TV, the network.